Have you ever looked around your home and feel like you were drowning with the amount of stuff you own? Maybe you have your closet full of clothes that you haven't worn in who knows how long, or your garage full of things that I'll put away to see if maybe one day I'll use them because, just in case. Or maybe a drawer or two full of junk, which everybody knows we all have one junk drawer. Well, my name is Sherry. I'm a professional organizer, and I'm here to tell you that by decluttering and only keeping what really matters and brings value to your life will be life-changing, and it will improve your quality of life so much. First, let's talk about why we keep things for a long time stored in our garages and kitchens. There's one thing that we all are always fighting for, and that is the emotional attachment to objects. Oh, because, this reminds me of such and such. There's also what I like to call the what if mentality. What if I need it in the whenever? Guess what? You're not gonna need it because that's been sitting there for over a year and you didn't need it. The seasons passed, if there are seasons in your country, and you didn't need it. Maybe years went by and you never needed it. And also, there's one more thing that I like to put in here, and that is the guilt. Oh no, I can't throw this away because such and such gave it to me. Guess what? That person doesn't know that you've been saving that for years in a box without using them. And I guess that if that person knew, they would be hurting. But if that person knew that they gave you that and you gave it to somebody else, and that person is actually using that thing that they gave you, I think they're gonna have a so much better feeling afterwards. But here's the thing, clutter doesn't only affect the physical space, it also affects your mental health. So keeping things that don't really add value to your life is not going to help you achieve your goals. When you declutter, the benefits are incredible. You are so much less stressed. Your decision-making process throughout your day goes so much more smooth. You are able to use the things that you actually use and that you didn't even know because they were hidden in the back. There's space for creativity, for ideas, for the energy to flow. Not only that, but you can also achieve financial freedom. I'm going to give you an example. If you keep track of your finances and your budgeting, and every month you look at them like we do, my husband and I, for example, we have a little paper where we have 4 numbers there that we're always looking at. And guess what? It has improved our relationship so much because we can talk about our finances openly because we know exactly where we are, and that helps us achieve our financial goals. I'm in the process of trying to lose the weight as well, and keeping an organized freezer and an organized pantry has helped me also keeping track of my calories, my weight, what I'm eating, being more conscious about it. So when you declutter, you are giving a chance to yourself. There's plenty of studies that we can find from Cleveland Clinic, from Stanford, Harvard, that show that having an organized space reduces the level of stress. So with that said, let's tackle it and let's give you the first step of what you need to do. Start smart. Pick something small. If the room, for example, it's full of things and you don't know where to start with the trash. Grab a bag and pick those things that you know are trash. Get them out of the way. That's an easy one. After that, what you want to do is create categories. Every item is a category. And guess what? There's no miscellaneous category. You know what miscellaneous category is? It's an excuse for the lazy to put things together in one little space. And it doesn't exist. It's just an excuse for laziness. So the miscellaneous category is not a valid one. Make sure that every item has its own categories, whether it's pens with pens, markers with markers. If you're in the kitchen and you're doing your cooking utensils, make sure that you put the ones that are for the grill together, all the knives together, and every item has its own category. After you have created all the categories, what you want to do is make sure that in the process you are taking out whatever is broken, expired, or stained. Because at the end, you don't need any of those. It's just occupying space. And what we want to do is to make the space. Once you know the category size, let's say, oh, I have 20 black markers. Let's hit reality and be real. Do you actually need the 20 markers? Or are you going to be okay with only 5? I think you're going to be okay with only 5. And I think you're going to be very happy if you give away the other 15 to a school that needs them. In the process of selecting things that you don't want, you should be asking yourself, do I really use this? When was the last time I used it? And does it bring me joy? Does it add value to my life? Those are the type of questions you should be asking. If the answer is no, and it still has a life, give it to someone else that can use it, and you'll also be contributing to the levels of consumption, which are pretty high right now. And remember, decluttering is not a process that occurs at a one time. It's a process that is ongoing, because you can tackle each area one at a time. Decluttering is about having less, but by having less, you're adding more to your life. So if you're ready to take control of your life and get back on track with those goals, start decluttering today. And what's the hardest part for you to declutter in your house? Is it your closet, your kitchen, the hairdresser? Let me know. I would love to help. So if you like this video, help me here with a like, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be giving more tips like this one in other videos. And remember to share so we can help others as well, fixing and putting control in their lives.